Hi everyone, welcome back to another video and another anything but a card challenge. The new challenge for the next 2 weeks is challenge 20, and it's dusting off your old supplies and make something out of it. We all know that we buy stuff and we use it right away, and then after a few months or years we never touch it again. So here's your opportunity to get them out and dust them off and play with them and make something. Anything you want, as long as it's not a card. And what I made are coasters. They're based off what I learned in the Austin Art Retreat back in April that Martha Seeking for Art taught us. And instead of doing squares and using cork on the bottom, I did circle coasters, and I actually backed them on the Bristol board on to these coasters that I bought at Savers. Oh, I want to say last year, or yeah, I think last year. And what I basically did, I took the coaster and I took a piece of Bristol board and I just outlined the coaster on the Bristol board and cut them out a little bigger than what the coaster is, so it's easy to trim off once I glue them onto the coaster. So once I did that, I traced them and cut them all out. I took some crayons, well, back up, I took a couple stamps and I stamped them all on the Bristol board. These are the first two I did. I'll show them. And I forget who makes these stamps. I got them at a convention years and years ago. And after I stamped them with the black VersaFine ink pad, I went and took my Prisma color pencils and colored parts of her in, like her hair, her skin, and I took the white Prisma and colored her shirt. And I don't know if you can tell, but I did take the gold and color in the cross, and this is 1980, and then this is 1960. In here I just colored her hair, the bow, her skin. You can't, it's really light, and some of the crayon did get onto the skin in her dress. And then I took the white pencil and did the streamers and the confetti. So after I colored them in, I took some crayons and with my craft iron I put them onto the Bristol board. Melted it and did one swipe. And this one has a little glitter to it. It's because I used a glitter crayon. Then I turned the Bristol board over, heated the back, and wiped off the excess wax. So now I set those two aside, and then I did these. Oh, I forget who this is from, but this is from Stampland. Basically did the same thing. I did color the Chicago Theater, the bricks, red. And this is also from Stampland. And I did color the sky. You can't really tell. So that one. And then after I melted all the crayons, I took the Helmar Craft and Hobby PVA glue and put it on the coaster, and then put the Bristol board onto the coaster and lined it up where the pen was, where I traced it. And then I took a big old dictionary that I had and stuck each one inside the dictionary so it can, because it was curling up, so I wanted it flat and stick. So after a few hours I took them out, and then I did the next step, which is making them water resistant with ultra thick. And I took my Emboss It clear embossing pad and went over it. And then I took the ultra thick, and I keep some poured in here, and poured it onto the coaster, and then heat set that. I did, to get the shiny, non-bumpy look like glass, I did 3 layers of that on each one. That's why it looks so nice and shiny and not bumpy. So I did 3 or 4 layers to that, and then it's done. I was gonna do an outline of black before I did the ultra thick, but I never did. Which is fine, because you know you have the back of that one. So that's my project for this challenge. So the old supplies that I used were the coasters and the ultra thick, because I haven't used that in for a long time. So there you go. I'll put the link to the challenge in the description below. So thanks for watching.